Hey everyone, Stephanie here, coffee drinker, book lover, and reviewer of many things. And today I am so excited to tell you about PaperPie Halloween slash fall books. It might be a little bit of a longer video. I will cut it up throughout the week and make it shorter. But first, I wanted to show you my shirt. Feeling witchy. I love this shirt. And then check out. I almost spilt it a while ago. Day of the Dead, and it has the little skeletons playing instruments. I love it. It was at Dollar Tree. I had to grab it. Okay. My nail polish is a Marusi, if you've been following. Look at that color. I should have brought my phone so you could see it more clearly. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite so far. I mean, I've only worn 2 of the colors, but anyway. So I'm sorry, I got a little loud. I have just signed back up for PaperPie, so my website should start working again. Hopefully, should automatically start working whenever you click on any of the links for my past videos. But I wanted to show you some of the books. Okay, all of the Halloween slash fall books, or books that could be deemed Halloween. And yes, I have a bruise. Toddlers, they're rough. Okay, so first I have That's Not My. I'm going to start with the board books for the younger kids and work my way to the older kid books. So if you have an older kid, either skip ahead or, do like the 10 seconds ahead, whatever you want to do. Anyway, and my cat's meowing in the background. We're just going to ignore him. So That's Not My is a touchy-feely book. And so like we have That's Not My Monster. It's too bobbly. And so the great thing about this book is the kids are learning the words "That's not my," like, to read them, and they're getting sensory skills at the same time, because every page except for the last one says "That's not my monster." And then, this its spikes are too fuzzy. Oh my gosh, where is it? And then you get to the end. I flipped several pages because I have another one to show you. Actually, I have 2 more. That's my monster. And its ears are so fluffy. And each page has a little touchy-feely. Also, the cool thing about these books, oh my gosh, it makes me so happy. There is a little mouse on every page. So as your kid gets older, you can start going, oh, where's the mouse? They can find the mouse. Super cute. This is an Usborne book. Is it? Yes. It's on the side. I just put it in the floor. And then I have That's Not My Dragon. And again, it's a touchy-feely book. Every page has a little spot to touch. And every book ends with That's My. And again, every page has a little mouse on it to find. It is so cute. So this one is That's Not My Dragon. This one's definitely Halloween. That's not my witch. Her dress is too silky. And you go through and you're trying to find your witch. That's not my witch. Her skirt is too soft. And I'm going to skip some pages. That's not my witch. Her cat is too fluffy. And then, that's my witch. Her wand is so sparkly. Ow. I love That's Not My kid still reads these. She's 3 and she loves them. We've moved on to finding the mouse and looking at other things. Like, I will be like, is there a broom on this page? And it'll be like, Yeah, there's a broom, or no. And she does. She'll look at me. No. She's so sassy. Okay. Two other books that I have deemed as could be Halloween because they have monsters is the What If monster. I actually have the What If book to show you also. I believe it's somewhere in my pile of stuff here. And this is What If I Know My Shapes. And there's a little monster. That's the What If monster. Um well, I'll tell you more about him in a minute. But we see shapes every day. What if we learn about them today? And so you just go through and you're making different things. And it says, what if we have one square and one triangle? Together we can make a house. Or what if we have one rectangle and one circle? Together we can make a tree. And so you're just going through, and some of them were a little harder. Like this one. What if we have one square, one oval? The oval is there, it's hard to see. And lots of rectangles and triangles. Together we can make a what if monster. My favorite page is this one. What if monsters learn like you? Now they know their shapes too. Isn't that cute? But there's more pages than what I read, obviously. And this one is a Kane Miller book. And of course, all of the stuff that I talk about is going to be linked below because I can do that. And then Nibbles. I don't have any other Nibble books. I really want to get the rest of the Nibble books. I think I've done a video on Nibbles before. There's like a Christmas one. I think there's a Halloween one this year. And there's Numbers. I believe there's a Shapes one. And then there's the normal Nibbles book. And then there's... Oh, I do have another Nibbles book. Dang it. I put it away. I'm still packing. So I've already packed that book. But here's the color one. And again, I just added it because it has a monster. And you get to release him. And this one is fun because he goes through and eats the different colors. And I love how, like, the rhyme is, and you get to see, like, as he's eating, there's this hole and this spot appears being created. You get an idea of what's going on. And then flip through. And Vivid Violet, Tempting Treat. Wow, Nibbles, look what you've done. You've made something bright and fun. It's a rainbow. You're so smart, Nibbles, you munched monster art. And now you've put them to the test. But which color do you like best? What's that you say? You still can't pick? You're off to give them one more lick? One more time then from the top. Chomp those colors till you pop. And if my kid lets me, I go back to the beginning of the book and we read it again. Super fun. And that is the end of the board book. And again, all of those... My bad. I hit the mic. I got too excited. All of those I'll leave a link for in the description below. So you don't have to go to my website and look for them. You can just click the link and it'll take you straight there. Okay. Next, I'm going to show you these books. These are early learning books or like picture books. Picture books. We'll call them picture books. Start with the What If, since I told you about it a while ago. The What If Monster. Jonathan James and the What If Monster. And it is so cute. So this little boy, he's full of what ifs. So he starts his day and it says, Some what if monsters like to hang out and fill your head with worries and doubts. They are sneaky and quiet and quick as a blink. The words that they whisper can change how you think. Jonathan James heard those words full of dread, and all of the what ifs got stuck in his head. So this kid goes through his day and, he wants to climb a tree, but what if you tumble? What if there's wind? What if you slip and your knee gets all skinned? And here he wants to jump in the pool. What if they giggle? What if it's chilly? What if you jump and you look really silly? And so you go through his whole day, like baseball and art and new food. And what if it's dark? What if it's scary? What if there's something giant and hairy? Yeah. And then there's he's running a race. Kid wants to play basketball with him. And then we get to the end of the book. And he says, "Now wait a minute. I have something to say. After hearing what if all through the day, I hear all your worries. I hear all your claims. But what if you're wrong?" asked Jonathan James. "What if I climb to the top of the tree and I never slip or skin my knee? What if I jump right into the pool and everyone thinks I look really cool? What if baseball is nothing but fun and I end up hitting a triple home run? What if my drawing goes up on the wall and everyone thinks it's best of all? What if I taste some of that food and it puts my mouth in a really good mood? What if I run in a really big race and I have a great time no matter my pace? What if I sleep and have the best dreams and that monsters are sweeter than they seem? And what if I take a chance in the end? Is just how I find my very best friend." That's the end. I had to read the end of the book because that's my favorite part. Um, but I think every young kid, even some junior high and teenagers, could benefit from this book. Monster. And then I have this one is an early reader. It's called Trick or Treat Parakeet, and it's super cute. It also has a QR code so you can hear the story while you're reading. And it's just I love how big the words are on the page. And so Parakeet can't stop to speak. She's carving pumpkins with her beak. It's Halloween. She can't be late. The pumpkin judging starts at 8. And so it has like the rhyming words. And I'm not going to read this whole book because it is like a very special Halloween book. But she drops her pumpkin. And okay, she patches it back together. I won't win with this funny shape, she thinks to herself. So she puts her pumpkins in a row and lights the candles and watches them glow. And so then she's got to make cookies and decorate. And she's like, "Oh, I got to put my costume on. It's getting late." But the doorbell rings before she's done decorating her cookies. And she knocks over her sugar box and goes and answers the door. And they think that's her costume. It's so cute. And they're like, "Oh, you're a ghost." Like, yeah. And then it starts to rain. That's a few pages later. But she won first place. And then at the end of the book, it talks about phonics and how it's hard to, as a parent, I even know this, as a parent, it's hard to be like, let them try to figure it out, but it talks about how to, it's important and all that stuff. But Trick or Treat, Parakeet is a good little book. I can't wait. Can't wait to read it this year. And then School of Monsters. This is actually part of a series, and I'm hoping to get the second book this year because it's cute. This one is That Boy Tim Says Boo. And there's also Jamie Lee's Birthday Treat, Pete's Big Feet, Mary Has the Best Pet, and Harry Sam Loves Bread and Jam. And so these books, they're like, it's just so cute. Like, I love how it's big and bold, and like some of the words are different colors. And it's like a little like comic book kind of. But it's so cute. And it has words that rhyme. And so in this book, where is it? Like Bad Boy Tim, who loves to play, but always getting in the way. And so he's learning how to poof places, and he keeps ending up, getting in people's way. It's scary. This one is fun because you have like boom and boo and ha. And my kid likes this book. It does have like the kids have like throughout the book, the kids kind of let on that, hey, we don't like you doing that. And so finally they get together and they're like, stop it. You creep us out. Go away. Which is kind of, you have to kind of feel sad for for Tim, but he's scaring away his friends. But then things happen. And he figures out what to do. At lunchtime, when the class is out, Bat Boy Tim flies about. A paper here, a paper there, on books and tables and on chairs. Swish and like swoosh, swoosh. Super cute. So he wrote everyone notes. Like, can we be friends? And sorry, and I'm sorry I scared you. And he's the only one that can get all of the stuff off of the ledge of the school, and that is great. So, and then at the end of the book, it has all the words you learned, which is really fun, and talks about more like ways to use the book. And then it goes on to show the other books that Sally Rippin, I was like, what's her last name? Has written in the School of Monsters. And she also wrote Billy B. Brown and Hey Jack, which are also really good books. But definitely good for Halloween. It's good for any time of year, but I thought I'd add that there. Before I show you the older kid books, I am going to stop and show you some art or activity books. I was going to say art books, but my kid loves this, and I'm pretty sure that there is marker on the inside. But it is a Halloween wipe clean book, and yeah, that's what I thought. There's things to trace. There's noticing the different leaves, matching connect the dots. There's mazes. And there's numbers so you can count. And my kid really likes the Wipe Clean books, and this is one of her favorite ones. I actually thought that I cleaned out everything in this book so we could use it again, but I guess I didn't. Um, Draw a line between the matching pumpkins. You can trace the dots. I don't know if you can see. Oh, and then there's words to read. Like, it tells you find and circle 7 birds. Yeah, this is one of like we love the White Flame books, and it's super cute and it's perfect for Halloween or when you're getting closer to Halloween and you need activities that are Halloween to do. And this one is perfect. I love this book. Okay. Um we also really enjoy the Little Coloring Halloween book. It's cute. Um we have some already colored in here. I'm just going to show you. My kid, she got this when she was 2. 2. I think she was 2. She might have been 2 already. And yeah, we just color how we want. We don't who needs lines? They're just pictures, right? She made it more sprinkles. And I colored this one with her. She helped. Also, we used glittery crayons. Oh, I don't think you can see it. I just realized they were glittery. But there's different Halloween pictures, and there's words on each page. A mouse sits quietly, an owl hoots noisy. A bubbling cauldron, fizzy potions. You know, every page has some words on it, and every page is witchy or Halloween type books, and we love it. I also have these two that maybe not so Halloween, but I know I think we have a Halloween one. These are the magic painting books. So all you need is a paintbrush and some water, or an ice cube, or put it out in like the sprinkler so you can watch it change. Or you can use a spray bottle and spray water on them. I've done all those. I really don't have anything to show you other than like I can flip through and show. Oh, my kid got the colors on this one, but that's okay. They're just different pictures. This one's dragons. This one is a rainbows. I have another one somewhere, but I couldn't find it. And we're almost out. We're gonna have to get some new ones. But when you color that, it changes into different colors. Like it's just, I mean, when you just put water on it, it changes. And these are also really cool. You could also roll these up with a and then put the instructions. There's instructions somewhere, and a paintbrush, and you can give them away as Halloween things. Just an idea. Just an idea. These I deem as fall. Um, the Secrets of the Apple Tree and The Secret of the Vegetable Garden. These are shine a light books, so I'm not going to show you these, but like rabbits like to eat the weeds that grow in the garden. The gardener pulls the weeds out because the vegetables need the space to grow. Can you see what's in the gardening tool? And then you shine a light on the back side, and this shines through, and kids think it's the coolest thing. So these are educational, but also very cool. Um, those are just like my fall books because I wanted to put them in there. Um, okay, let's go oldest to youngest in the rest of these. This, oh, which one's this one? No, this one. This one. Okay. um, so now I'm on to the older kid books. These are the small chapters. Oh, excuse me. Just a moment. Um, so this is Spooky House, and this is Sally Rippin. We just talked about her. This is part of the Billy B Mysteries, and they are perfect for Halloween. I've actually read this one a few times to my kiddo. Um, I'm not gonna tell you how it ends, but Billy B and her friends, they form a club, which they're friends. They're always together anyway. But they form a club, and uh, they're trying to decide what kind of club it is. And Billy wants it to be a detective club, and so their first mission is to find out about the spooky house at the end of the street. I loved how this ended because there is a slight twist, and one of her friends knows something about the house at the end of the street. I believe I've made a video on this book before, so um I think I gave away part of the secret. And if you really want to know, you can go find that video. I'm not going to spoil it here. But it says Billy and her friends have started a secret mystery club. There's just one problem. They don't have any mysteries to solve. But then Billy thinks of the spooky house at the end of her street. She has always wondered who lives there. Is it a witch or a ghost? It's up to the SMC, Secret Mystery Club, to find out. They do like recon, and in the beginning, I'm just going to say this. In the beginning of this book, Billy is trying to like scare her friends, and um it comes back. It comes back to her. But this book ends with the kind of setup for the next book. And I don't have that one yet, and it's on my list. But it's she gets back. They get back to her house, and there is a piece of paper with a code on her doorstep. And the next book is called Codebreaker. Um, these are super cute, and I love that they're spaced out pretty well, the words and stuff, and there's still some fun um bold italic letters, and there's still pictures, and it was just I almost gave something away. It was just a fun book. On to this one. Billy, different Billy, and the mini monsters. This one is actually the Halloween book, Monsters in Halloween. Monsters at Halloween, not in Halloween, at Halloween. And this one is by Zana Davison. And this one is more like a comic book. So this boy, the other one was a girl. This is Billy B is a girl, and this Billy is a boy. So meet Billy. Billy has monsters. He Goop, Peep, Fang Face, Captain Snot, Trumpet, and Sparkle. Anyway, because he moved into a new house. He took them with him, and when they got to the new house, there was a different fairy. So they're in a new place. He's going to go trick or treating. Oh yeah, there's a little chapter a table of contents, which is nice. And everyone gets dressed up and ready to go, except for Mom. Mom doesn't dress up; she just goes normal. But Dad dresses up though, and his monsters somehow manage to sneak to the party with him, and then they get lost. And so throughout the party, Billy and his sister are trying to find the monsters. And so they keep saying like, you know, the maggots, there's maggots in the apples, and oh, must be a real body part in there. And to scare away people whenever he hears someone say something about, well, this is odd, this isn't how this should be feeling, or this is, uh, he makes up a reason why it just scary. And so he goes around scaring people just so he can collect all of his monsters back. And it's it's pretty cool. He ends up making a lot of friends in the process, but how cute is that? Like it's like a little kid comic book or graphic novel, and it's so cute. They're adorable. Okay. Vlad the Worst Vampire. Obviously, I had to put this one in the list because vampire. So Vlad is a bit of an oddball when it comes to being a vampire. He doesn't really have his powers or anything like that in the beginning. There are some pictures. Uh, I love that. I mean, like, look at it. I don't even know how to. It's so cute. Look at, like, each chapter is like a little haunted house with a number in it. Um, so this is just pretty much a basic chapter book, and it says, all Vlad really wants is some friends, and he knows where to find them. School. But fitting in at a human school isn't easy for a little vampire, especially one with his pet bat tagging along. Um, it's it's just so wholesome. I loved this book. And will he get his powers? I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to get the book and read it. Don't forget, I am linking everything in the description. So I'm going to show you this one next. True Ghost Stories. The True Stories of Ghosts. This one sometimes goes out of stock. So I am just going to read you the back and get you closer to the picture. It said, is there really such things as a true ghost story? The strange tales in this book are all based on actual reports by people who believe they had been haunted by ghosts or poltergeists. You can make up your own mind after reading the stories. So these are, I kind of felt like this was kind of educational in some ways because you talk about different places, like you have them, and the 1800s, and it had a bunch of like really good short stories in it, and some of them, obviously, if you know anything about me, I love horror and ghosts and vampires and witches. So I had already heard some of these, but this is perfect for like your kid who is into creepy things, but you don't want to give them something that's like super scary. This is good. Yeah. And last but not least, I had to put this one on there. Dracula! Dracula. Graphic novel, Dracula. It follows the basic Dracula story in comic book form or graphic novel form. I love the pictures. I mean, look at that. It's gorgeous. I'm just flipping through some pages for you. And yeah, I mean Dracula. What more can I say about that? I'm trying to make it so it's not glary. Um yeah, that's and then at the end it has the story of Dracula as written with the whole like, the legends, and it talks about Bram Stoker and Christopher Lee as Dracula and like all of the different renditions of Dracula. And Dracula. Need I say more? Um, that's all I have. That's all I have on hand. I am not going to pick those up to show you all of them again. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you found any of these interesting, the link for them will be in the description box, and you can just go click, and it'll take you right to the book, and you can learn more about the book, and it should be easy to just put it in your cart. Yeah. Okay. That is all I have to talk about, and I hope you get some Halloween books because Halloween is awesome. And later throughout the next few days / week or two, I'm going to be posting books that are Halloween or that I think would be good to read around Halloween, not just PaperPie, which I work with and I would make a profit off of, but I also wanted to show you the other books that I have for my kid and other books that I think that are fun for Halloween, which I probably should have started this a few weeks ago so that y'all could already have them read by the end of Halloween. But you still have time to get these books before Halloween. They should only take like a week or two to get to you. It also depends how close you are to Kansas. Kansas? I think that's where our base is. Anyway, that is all I have to say. Give me a thumbs up if you liked seeing these books, and give me or subscribe. If you give me a thumbs down, I would really like it if you go to the comments and tell me why you give me a thumbs down, just so I can work on whatever it is that's a problem. And so comment if you liked it. Which book did you think was cool? Do you have any of these books? Let me know. Are you getting any of these books? Let me know. And subscribe so that you can see more of my content, and share. Do you know people who you could recommend this video to because they have kids that like Halloween? Do you? I do. Okay. That is all I have for you today, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.